What's up, everybody? Thank you for tuning back into my YouTube video. If you are new here, don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button. And if you read the title, you already know, but we're going to be talking about romance anime recommendations. I'm going to give you guys a list of like known romance anime and a list of unknown romance anime, and where you can go and watch these, just in case you really want to go and see what they're about. So we're going to talk about the known first. So first off, we have an anime called TORADORA. It's about a girl and a boy who are in high school, and they both have two separate crushes. They're not even into each other, and they're like, hey, I'm going to help you get your crush if you help me get mine. And if you already can tell where this is going, the end kind of comes with a twist that we're also not expecting. It kind of left me just a tad bit confused in the end, but you know, you can watch this on Amazon Prime and Netflix. They both have sub and dub, you know, if that matters to you. And I would rate this show about like a 6 out of 10, only because of the ending. Like I said, the ending comes with a twist, but I still think that it is worth the watch. Worth it. Next up is KAMISAMA Kiss. This is about a high school girl who is going through a pretty rough time in life. She is homeless at the time, and she runs into this person who's like, well, you can stay at my place. And when she get there, it's totally not what she expected. He didn't tell her everything she should have known before she made a decision to go and live there. The other main character's name is Tomoe. If you've seen Inuyasha, don't they kind of like resemble each other? But that's not what we're talking about anyways. But they kind of fall in love. You know, it's like a soft love story. They don't really profess their love verbally like that, but through actions. And I would give this a 10 out of 10. I love this anime. I've seen it maybe 3 or 4 times now. And you can also go and watch KAMISAMA Kiss on Hulu. I believe it's sub and dub. Next up is an anime called My Love Story. I know. Y'all probably like, girl, who hasn't heard of that? I'm just here for the people who might be new into anime, who looking to find some type of romance anime to get into. But it's really good. It's about a boy and a girl. This boy, he's not really all that easy on the eyes by conventional standards, and he has this boy best friend who is very attractive, and all the girls flock to him. They're not even looking his way. And then one day comes along this girl who isn't into his best friend but's into him, and you know, he can't tell because he's like, oh, like, the girl is never looking into me, so they're always looking into my friend. So I'm not even, you know, he wasn't even studying her at first. I would give this one a good 10 out of 10. I love the whole story, the ending. The whole anime was just so cute, and I recommend y'all go and watch it. You can go and find it on, it's on Hulu and Crunchyroll, and I think it is only in sub. I watched it in sub. Next up on the known romance anime list is one of my favorites. It's called YONA of the Dawn. It's about this girl. The setting takes place in feudal Japan. Basically, she is a princess and her father is the king, and one day people come for his throne. So now she is on the run with one of her bodyguards, a knight or whatever, and they're running through the forest. You know, she has like this underlying power. So does the knight or bodyguard, whatever you want to call him. Her name is Yona. His name is Hawk. And through this journey of them going out in the world, you know, trying to make sure that she stays safe, because you know, they're also actively looking for her because they want to kill her so that she can't come back for the throne. They meet some people to join their, you know, group or whatever, and things are just not what they seem. They're uncovering like this destiny. I give this 11 out of 11 because like I said, I love this anime. I definitely think it's worth the watch. You can go and watch it on Hulu, and I believe Crunchyroll has it as well, both sub and dub. Next up and last for the known romance anime, it's called Snow White with the Red Hair. I've already kind of talked about this on one of my other videos, but this one is a masterpiece. I will just say, I'm not being biased or whatever, but I've watched this one I don't know how many times, y'all. I've seen it so many times. It's about a girl who is a peasant. Basically, she's very poor. She lives on her own. She's kind of like a pharmacist, and she's on the run from someone, and she meets this other person out in the forest, and he basically helps her get out of a sticky situation. And then she basically goes to live with him, and she's studying to become an official pharmacist. And their love story unfolds rather quickly, but I still love this. You can go watch it on Hulu. It's in sub and dub, and I give this a 10 out of 10. Period. Okay, y'all, are y'all ready for the unknown? For those of you who watch romance anime and y'all wanna, cause I've been that type who is Googling, cause I'm just fiending for some romance anime on Google, romantic anime. Like trying to find new stuff to watch, because they coming out with these new animes and then they really romance, and I'm like, don't get me wrong, because I'm here for all the new releases of the animes, but you know, I want to see the romance. But so for the unknown, first we're going to talk about Devil's Line. So if you like gore and horror on top of romance, then you will love Devil's Line. This is basically, we got a college girl, and she's just going about her normal life, you know, attending class and whatnot. And it's also about the boy who is the vampire. His name is Anzai, and her name is Skasa. Basically, the world doesn't know that vampires exist yet, and there's starting to become a lot of vampire-related deaths. He's like on this type of task force, and it's so good. I give it like a 9 out of 10 because they made me mad near the ending or whatever. But you can go watch this. It's on Hulu, and I think it's on Crunchyroll, but for sure on Hulu, sub and dub. Chef's kiss of a show. Next on the unknown list is a show called From Me to You. It's about this girl who is very much a loner. I identify. And she's looking for friends because she has no friends, and it's not because she wants to be a loner, it's because of how people perceive her. But then, you know, slowly but surely she comes into these friends, and then she catches the attention of a guy. Also, she catches the attention of a bully, like a girl who also doesn't like her because of the guy. Wonderful show. It's only in sub. I watched it in sub, and it was on Hulu, and I think you can watch it on YouTube if you pay for it. Y'all, I give this one, like, no lie, I would give this one like a 10 out of 10. It was really good. And I believe there was one season. No, there's 2 seasons. Definitely go watch it. It's also kind of, it gives me like that slice of life type anime. Wonderful anime, wonderful. Next up, don't watch this if you don't want to be crying, because I was crying by the end of this anime. But it's called Orange. It's essentially about these high school students. They already have this friend group, and then there's this one loner guy who he's a little bit like checked out of life right now. He has like some issues going on in his personal life, and these friend group kind of like adopts him, like pulls him in, like, you're gonna be our friend now. And this one girl even starts to like him, and it's like he is battling with himself, like this new happy present that he has found, battling his not so happy past. Y'all, this literally, like I said, had me in tears. And where to watch this, you can see it on, I think I watched it on Amazon Prime, but they also have it on Crunchyroll, both sub and dub. I think when I watched it, it was in dub. Don't judge me because I like dub. I watch sub and dub, but dub is my favorite. Like, that's not the point. That's not the point here. But the next one on my list is called YORI, AOSHI. I could be butchering that, but of course I'll have the picture for y'all to view. And I won't lie, I didn't finish this one because I kind of picked this one up like a couple of years ago, but it's always been in my mental because, you know, I have an anime list up here and on my phone of things that I, you know, sometimes you'll pick up an anime and you'll watch a couple episodes and then you'll stop watching. That's kind of how it is with this one, but it was still good. I just didn't finish watching it for whatever reason. But it's about a boy and a girl. They basically fall in love. They meet in some chance way, and then they essentially move in together. So I'm only maybe seeing like the first 5 episodes. But it was really good. It's in sub and dub. I think I watched it on Funimation. They have it on Funimation, Voodoo, and Tubi, however you say that. But I'll give this one, I didn't finish watching it, but I'll give it like a solid 7 out of 10. It might change, you know, once I finish watching it. It's on my to-do list, my to-do list soon. But yes, go check it out. So this next one, I've never heard anybody talk about this. I found this by chance. You can watch it on Amazon Prime. It's sub and dub, and it's called Love and Lies. It's called, yes, Love and Lies. It's basically about Japan. Basically already has, like, the entire Japan has arranged marriages. Like, from a certain age, you are automatically assigned to somebody. But this guy, before he gets assigned, he confesses his love to somebody that he knows he'll never basically be with. And he's praying and praying, like, oh, I hope me and her are assigned together. Like, I hope she will be my fiance soon. And turns out she is, but she isn't. It's a twist, and it's really good. It made me a little upset because I'm not gonna tell y'all because that would be spoiling it. But go and watch it. I think I told y'all already. It was on Amazon Prime, and I'll give this one a good 9 out of 10. And lastly, for the unknown category, is Emma, a Victorian romance. Now, if you are a type of person who has issues looking at like old-timey anime where the screen, like the picture isn't crystal clear, you're not gonna like this one. But I watched it from start to finish. It was only 1 season. It's basically about a girl who is a full-time maid. You know, she's basically poor. She's living in with the house owner. You know, she takes care of her, the house, the food, the cooking, the cleaning, and she lives there. And she falls in love. Well, basically somebody falls in love with her, and he is a higher like stature, not meant to be, and whatnot. And they're, you know, kind of up and down. It's like a whole roller coaster with them. But I give this one a good 9 out of 10. Like, I love this. I actually watched this maybe a couple of months ago, and I might watch it again because that's how much I liked it. And I believe it was on Funimation. That's where I watched it. And I believe you can also go and watch it on Hulu. So go and give it a watch. So I have to say, out of the known and unknown category, I do have a few favorites. Like, if y'all just had to go watch something from the known category, I would personally say go and watch YONA of the Dawn. And from the unknown category, I would go and say watch Orange. Even though it made me cry, it was still a beautiful anime. Like, the storyline was amazing. So go check those out. And if you've already seen a couple of these, let me know in the comments. And if there's some that you feel like I should talk about in another video, don't forget to put those in the comments, and I'll look into it. I might have already seen it, you never know. But thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to tune in the next time. Hit that like and subscribe button. Bye.